I'm too old for this.
What? Okay, I'm surrounded by giant mushroom. Let's face it, they don't really look like mushrooms, do they? But they do take attention away from the giant chicken. So we've got what?
Don't know that anybody needs to know about that one.
Maybe a little too late for that. So, I did the Visionary's little quest and saw... Well, let's face it, giant penises and a giant hen. On the bright side, my potions are still active, even though I spent the night here. And I seem to have found the Visionary's notes, part 1. Okay, that's maybe worth it. Then, he says, trying to convince himself that the money was well spent. Visionary's notes 1. I must be... Right, my path to the light, first fragment. I must be repentant. After years spent living in error, no soldierly vice was too vile for me. During my years of service, I embraced gambling, alcohol, sloth, lies and evil profanity. Evil profanity. I took lives, and not just when ordered. I was cruel. Today I see clearly that I had sunk into a darkness from the depths of which I could not see the light. Miss Sabrina Glevesig, bright and pure as a goddess, shone like the light of a candle in the blackest night. She always supported the soldier and tried to draw me onto the path of righteousness. Yet I was blind to the light. Okay. Can I get down now? Right. Oh, God. So apparently I told Dandelion. I did tell the vision that the visionary potion induced in Geralt was so intriguing that I'll take the liberty of explaining it to the less sophisticated readers. Thank you. As you may know, Geralt's childhood was far from pleasant. He never met his father and mother, and his mother abandoned him. He chose a life full of risk and constantly teeters on the edge between death. He is a witcher after all. And libido, by which I mean his frequent fleeting romances, says Dandelion. His yearning for a father and concern for his own masculinity were represented by those phallic mushrooms that weighed down on Geralt like prison bars in his dream. I am so gonna thump Dandelion when I see him. The huge waterfowl, on the other hand, represented his mother, that is, the omnipotent breast, the giver of life and death, whom Geralt loved and hated at the same time. In his dream, just as in life, our hero could not reach her. His libido was not satisfied, and his lust for destruction increased. In the dream, the latter was represented by the unstoppable pecking. Thus, our hero's fear of women, normally hidden behind his tough guy facade, was revealed. Obviously, the Witcher did not realise what he had seen, or if he did, must have fallen into denial. As a simple-minded man, he went to give the visionary a literal account. Why is that man my friend? Why? Because right now, he may be the most annoying person I've ever met. With the possible exception of the visionary, of course. God damn it. There's still more of you? How many of you are there? I'll put your sword away. Okay. Oi, you. I'm not happy. So you better have good news for me.
What other matters?
Okay. I spent the night by the Sabrina's pupils.
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
strange forest and a giant bloody hen.
You may think I'm as mad as you are, but in my vision I walked through a forest where the trees were huge mushrooms and a giant chicken walked between them, pecking at the underbrush.
You have no idea how happy I am. I've been having this vision of a giant hen among mammoth mushrooms for weeks. I thought I'd lost it, gone insane.
You have?
Turns out my herbs must have gone off.
Oh, seriously?
I need to gather new ones. But that's my concern. Ask me what you will.
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevisic's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
He basically used me to test his latest concoction. God damn it. And it cost me 251. Oh my god. Why do you like candles for Sabrina?
Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
I got here. Heard about Sabrina's curse.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. Bound to a wheel and placed on the stake, she suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Hensel's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate thousand-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment.
Yes, you. We know.
Thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
I got more questions.
Now, back to some other matters.
I want to know more about Sabrina. Was there
Tell
anything
me again
more?
what you know about
No.
Sabrina.
What exactly do you want to know?
No, okay. Do you know what happened to the bloody spear?
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from
I
Our
knew
Lady
it!
by the
I
canteen.
knew it!
I know who you mean.
Yes. Okay, bye.
So long.
Thank you. That made me feel a little better. More? Anyone else? I get quite a lot of useful components out of them. Yes, I do. I don't actually know what I can make from them. But apparently I could stay here all day harvesting them. Hello? No? Am I too close to the candles? I don't think so. Oh!
that.
What the? Yep. They don't actually hit very hard either. I'm not really having to try very hard. Which is fine. Harpy feathers and harpy eyes and harpy saliva. Alright, fine, that's enough harvesting, I suppose. Right, let's get back and thump the relic man. Because... oh no, what I was going to do was go round the other way, wasn't I? I was going to take the long route, even though I do want to go and thump the relic man. I want to go the long route just to make sure I find all of the corpses I need to burn for the rot fiend contract. I've burnt quite a lot of bodies, but not all of them, apparently. I assume not all of them, otherwise I would have got a message. That's what usually happens. I'm not going to meet bounty hunters again? No. So, don't go that way. That's where the... See, I think I've been around here. I think I've... Is it rot fiends? Nope, neckers.
Hello.
Hello. So, doesn't actually look like there are any more over here. So where the hell are they? Oh, maybe there's some in the mist. I heard... Oh! Anyone else? No? I can sort of hit... Ah, there you are. Hello. Okay. Can I loot you now? Thank you. Over there. Lesser strength mutagen. So... that's a burned body, isn't it? Yes, it is. I swear I've done them all. Have I missed some? Two bodies here. There are usually three, aren't there? Yeah, there's one. Now, well. I might have to do a more careful search to get that done. Right. Relic Hunter, first of all.
Well, it was here
And
yesterday.
it's certainly not noon, is it? I'm pretty sure... Oh, God, wrong. I'm pretty sure it's first thing in the morning. Why do I say that? Let's have a look at them. Meditation. If I meditate, what time does it tell me? Oh, it's almost noon. It won't be too long before I can fight in the arena as well. Keep my eye on that. Or is he...
Still looking for coins.
Oh, he's gone up there now. Right, well, we'll go and chat to him in a minute. Let's talk to the relic guy first.
Fine. Great.
Definitely seems to be more and more soldiers all the time.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
Yeah. They say you have Yahon's spear.
I know you have the spear Yahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
You know Yahon well?
You know Yahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot and tears, and still he survived. He cracked when they burned Sabrina. A beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Right, give me the spear, and I won't thump you.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin.
You
And
also
we
don't
both
want to be
need help
thumped
to get
in the
what we
face.
want.
Oh, God, right,
How
really?
much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but one half of that.
Tell me about the spear.
Tell me about her.
After all, business is going well. You see, when Yahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Yahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats
Think
me
he's a
why
bit
the
of both.
beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Yarhorn makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game.
Oh, don't
Shame,
say I have to
'cause
play
today
dice.
It'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
Okay. Bye.
So long.
So I need to get talk to
up here?
Deathmold about the Wraith's Mist. So yeah, I have to get through the mist to go and speak to Yorvith. And by speak, it probably mean fight. Before we do that, let's have a few fights, because, you know, hey,
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
you said. I want to take part
Can
in
we
the
start
tournament.
tourney?
Ready?
Yes.
I am indeed.
Let's begin then. Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion.
Yield. Wrong sword. I'll do the riposte when I've got full vigor, please. He's yielding.
I yield.
He's yielding.
Witcher Geralt wins!
Yay! I'm awesome.
You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
Ready right now.
All right.
I think. So,
Watch the tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
do I have to keep doing this every time? Can't we just...
Tournament?
Ready?
Yes.
I am indeed.
Any rules?
Let's
Maybe I
begin
should have
then.
asked what the rules were. Nah.
The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
Rendag. Okay. This definitely works well against single opponents with weapons.
I surrender!
Yep.
Witcher Geralt wins!
Gonna look heroic. Blacks.
You won. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, right. Have to do the same thing again. You're getting annoying.
Tournaments.
Just
Now
don't
that's a
take me
pastime
out.
For
Just
real
keep...
men.
Queue all of the people up. Queue all the people up. Have them in a line.
continue
Just
the
send them in one at a
Ready?
time. Yep.
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
Is-
Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Borin.
Am I getting predictable? I might be getting predictable. Yep. Let's just do something different for giggles. Okay.
I yield!
Witcher Geralt wins.
Dun dun dun. Big surprise.
Is there not a
Oh,
single fucking soul in Kedwen able to beat the Witcher?
hell no.
Dung-filled cowards, all of you.
Apparently not in Kedwen, but in Temeria,
Ooh.
perhaps.
Ooh.
I'll give it a shot.
That's scary.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
The Witcher's challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
Okay, should we try the same thing? And don't take her for granted. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, you don't have to kneel.
I
Just
surrender.
that's enough.
A few more like him and I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize.
Give
He's
me-
earned it.
Absolutely earned it.
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Sorry.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. But you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
I
Wasn't
am,
so
aren't I?
kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women, here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
All right.
Thanks.
Excellent. Brilliant. Now, does that mean anything? Have I got a bit more respect? Probably not.
No talking to the prisoner.
No, no more bloody respect. So these guys are still not going to let me talk to the elf. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to end the blood curse first and that'll get the respect. Let's have a look. The relic vendor danced around the subject like a true master. As a businessman, he didn't want to share his secret for free. And nothing. The spear was in the hands of Yorvith, thus in Vargan, the town beyond the ghastly mist. The way through the battlefield was mortally perilous, even for a witcher. However, a man who had already proven his ability to protect others from the curse's evil order made camp at the king's side. It was the sorcerer, Deathmold. Right, so he can get me through the mist, maybe? What else do we have? Eternal battle. The symbol of faith. The medallion was in Henselt's possession. Conspiracy theory. He decided to focus on other matters. Okay, rot, fiend contract. Yeah. Apparently I haven't found all the bodies. Poker. Yeah. RV Hens. That's what I just... The Witcher decided that Vess would be furious if he threw the fight, so he defeated her, though not without effort, thus winning the tournament as a whole. Having received his reward, he thought it would be prudent to discuss the girl's ambition with her. Okay. Score to settle. Ah, these were the guys that wanted a punchy fight. Yeah, right. Assassins of Kings. Right, this... I need to talk to the prisoner. This is the one where I need to talk to the prisoner. Faith symbolised. Hensel has this one. Death symbolised. Okay, it says that's right. We need the standard, and the Witcher needed to cross to the other side of the mist. Okay, so I need the other side of the mist for the death symbol. I also need Vandergrip, the infamous butcher, had the sword named Hatred. I need a sword named Hatred. And this weapon was in the possession of the Dragon Slayer and therefore completely out of my reach. And on the other side of the bloody mist. Bring it on, Kedwen. Arm wrestling. I should look for other opponents. Prelude to War, Kedwen. Yeah, I've done that. Path to Vision? To Geralt's surprise, the visionary was extremely satisfied with his vision. It turned out that his own visions had recently ceased, replaced by phantasms identical to Geralt's. Thus the potion was to blame. Perhaps an error had crept into the formula. The hermit had feared his sanity was slipping away, so he breathed a sigh of relief. And since he was now in a good mood, Geralt began asking about Sabrina Glevesig. After all, the man's knowledge of the sorceress was vital if the blood curse I mentioned elsewhere was to be lifted. Lost lamb. Oh, God. Right. Zivik was happy. He nearly embraced Geralt. This is... None of this is particularly... These are all finished. Okay, that pretty much leaves it. Go and talk to Deathmold. That is it. That is our only option. We have got to head out and go through the mist. We do need to find some more bodies to burn, but I really don't relish the idea of just scouring the place. Okay. I know how to free the king of the curse.
I think I know how to free the king from his curse.
Well then, let's get to work.
Can't do anything until I have the spear the soldier stabbed Sabrina with. Problem is, it's in the hands of a Scoia'tael commander named Yorvith.
I know this Yorvith. Are you certain this is the spear?
Mm-hmm. I last saw him back in Flotsam.
Yorvith is in Vergen, Witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael from the area. They've joined that peasant girl's insurgency.
Yorvith part of a peasant uprising?
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
There's only one way to confirm or disprove it. You must cross to the other side of the mist.
Yes.
What are the other artifacts? Do you know them all now?
Yes, I do.
Not yet.
Yes, I
In
do.
that case, you must wait until you've learned everything before crossing.
No, I do.
It's a dangerous voyage. Not one to attempt twice, wouldn't you say?
What is the other thing?
I'd say.
My journal told me I needed that Yorveth was on the other side of the mist, and didn't my journal tell me it was on the other side of the mist? I'm pretty sure I just literally read that Yorveth was on the other side of the mist, and I had to come and speak to Deathmold. That's why I had to speak to Deathmold. Or am I just jumping to conclusions there? I'm a little confused, and I know where all of them are now. I'm wearing one, and the rest of them are... Well, Hensel's got one, and the rest of them are on the other side of the bloody mist. Why is it that my journal seems to know more than Geralt? I could use some magic dust. I'm applying for the job as a fairy or something? What?
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Hensel will pay you. Yeah, because this is... Yeah.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendation.
I have a grimoire.
Thanks.
Excellent. I need to cross to the other side for the spear.
I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
I shall supply the white flag when you set out as our emissary. The lass is reputedly honourable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck you may even plough her.
You're sick, Deathmold.
They say she's very pretty. Peasant girls not to your liking?
Not your concern.
In case the elves lack an understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
Okay.
A king's concern can be boundless when his life depends on that of another.
I spent some time working on this recently. This little marvel will guide you through the fog and provide a measure of protection from the spectres.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay.
See you.
Thank you. Level up. Nice. I have a level up. I also have... I have an item, I have armor, and I have a grimoire. What's the armor? Wait, what the hell was... An emissary's flag. Quest item. Do I hold it? Do I... Is it a trophy? Okay, maybe I'll just carry it. Okay, anyway, armor. Zirael's armor, which is 17. Mine's 18, but mine's got 2 enhancements. That's actually better base armor than mine. Vitality 30, nice. Reduction of damage from magic, 15%, nice. Resistance to incineration, bleeding, and poisoning, 39, which is higher than... This is all-round better armor than the one I'm wearing, except I've got enhanced... How many enhancement slots? 3! I could actually get this thing up to armor 23? Damage bonus to signs plus 7 as well. This is all-round better armor, actually. I mean, the only... Oh, because it's epic. The only downside at the moment is it's 1 armor less, and of course I could use something like the diamond enhancement. Mind you, I wanted the diamond... I need diamond dust to make the other armor. Is that other armor better? Was it the mysterious vendor that had that? Oh. I have to go and check. How does it look? How does it look? Okay. Not that bad. I actually prefer it to the other one as well. And it does have higher resist. Okay, definitely. That's the armor we're going to use. We also had a grimoire. Deathmold's grimoire. Yeah, that was... Okay. Quest item? Yes, quest item. Right. Alright. I also leveled up. Let's 2 talents. Nice. Nice. So, quick scan of what we were looking at. I now have Hardy, 25 vitality. Looks I have Whirl, which is one I really wanted. Chance of instant kill 2%. Damage reduction for that's. All of these look pretty good, but I've got the essential ones, the ones I really, really wanted. Speed of vigor regeneration during combat 10%. That does look good as well. Vigor regeneration, no, not out of combat. Throw daggers, still useful. Fortitude. Advanced Axie sign. Ard sign. Ken sign. Unlocks Ken sign 2. Ken deflects 20% damage. Deflects 20% damage. Is this why I keep getting told Ken is really awesome? It's like once you upgrade it... That's not the same. Sign damage 3. All resistance is 20%. Adrenaline control over the power. I mean, maybe it'd be worth actually... I like Axie. It's not useful in the slightest, but I'm hoping... Will that give me a better chance to do the mind trick, the Jedi mind trick? Or would I be better off just going for sign damage, just general damage? I like Ard occasionally. I might put some ranks into Ard and then Ken, just to see if the hype is warranted. And then, of course, this was my actual plan, wasn't it? Right, I've got the Vitality, Potion Duration 10%, Ingredients Harvested 50%, and this was what I wanted. Effects of all potions taken 15% better. Negative effects of potions taken minus 30%. So the question is, do I take 2 ranks of... Well, let's see what it does first. Potion Duration 10%. Nice. An extra 40%. No, I think that makes it 40%. That's pretty good. But I think I want to get to here as fast as possible. Let's have a look at this. Alchemy ingredients harvested by 50%. This will mean I can make more potions, which is good. And 100% if I upgrade it another time. Oil duration. But this is the one I want. Negative effects of potions taken minus 30%. I'm wondering what the second rank is. It's usually a bigger leap. So I'm expecting it to not be 60% negative effects reduction, but actually, I don't know, 75, 80% or something, which will be very cool. And that's going to make my potions a lot more effective. So okay, well, I've got to get this armor upgraded, but... Oh. Hatred symbolized. The course of events would finally carry the Witcher to the other side of the mist. Geralt was sent to Vargan to acquire Yahon's spearhead, supposedly in Yorvith's possession. The sorcerer Deathmold helped our hero cross the cursed battlefield, and Geralt hoped to acquire hatred on the other side too. Death symbolized. And the opportunity arrived when Geralt was forced to go to Vargan in search of a spearhead supposedly in Yorvith's possession. With Deathmold's help, the Witcher could pass through the mist and use the opportunity to look for the standard as well. The blood curse. Hensel's advisor told Geralt how to get through the ghastly battlefield, equipped with an amulet to repel wraiths and a white flag for playing an envoy. Geralt went through the mist towards Vargan. He hoped to find Yorvith, since according to the relic vendor, the Skoital leader was the current owner of Yahon's spear. I have an amulet. Or is it just like automatically equipped? Okay, let's have a look. Steel plate enhancement. Is that the steel plate enhancement? Is that better than the diamond one? Gives me better resistances than... Well, I don't know. Let's... Oh. I have to go and check how much of the diamond dust I needed for that other armor, and I need to think about whether or not that armor was... Zoltan? Dude.
Good to see you, you old rogue.
Why the long face, Zoltan?
Everything's fucked.
The only
Everything
sight
always
worse than
is.
a sad dwarf is the sight of a very sad dwarf.
I don't suppose you have any vodka?
I don't think so. What's bothering you? Sure, I've got vodka. Do I? Do I have vodka now?
Might have.
Apparently I do. Nice. I must keep vodka on hand at all times, just in case.
Wonderful. Life without old mates and booze is like a woman without a rump.
If you need a change of climate, come with me. I'm on my way to Vergen.
You say that as if you're going to the brothel round the corner. Forgetting about the spectres?
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
Well, all I get around here is non-human midget and the like. And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit, I'll take Saskia over that prick Hensel too. You really willing to help me cross?
Of course.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah,
Geralt,
definitely.
I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
I get you. Let's go.
Yeah.
How do you plan to get through the fog? Thought it was suicide to venture into it.
Death Mold gave me a protective amulet.
Throw it out! I wouldn't touch anything belonging to that dick.
Yeah, I get you. Should I just tell him to trust me or should I explain? See, I kind of agree with you. Both about Hensel and Death Mold, to be honest. I mean, it's not that I don't like Hensel a ton. He's got his plus size, but Death Mold... But we need his help. Look, dude. We do.
The magical potential of the talisman will cause a local interference in the astral projection, creating disharmony where the two dimensions of reality meet.
Meaning?
The mist should part to let us pass.
You should have put it like that to begin with, instead of all that crap about astral bodies. I'll go with you.
Okay. Sorry. Before we do... Oh, you're going to follow me? Okay, well, before you do, I need to check with...
Which?
What? Tabik.
Whoa. Didn't have anyone like you
Okay.
in our village.
You looked...
We don't want no trouble here.
You look like you wanted my attention for some reason. Okay. No, Zoltan, hold on, mate. There is a guy here.
So?
Was it you that sold the recipe Drog Armor? Oh my god, that was it, wasn't it? Look at... Oh my god. Drog Armor. I need... Oh, look at those. 1,626 orens. I need a lot of money. I need 18 robust cloth. 8 times hardened leather. Drog essence. Okay, I don't have that. And a Drog armor fragment, which I don't have. What was the first thing I needed? I needed... Haven't I already got the diamond armor thing? I do. 18 robust cloth and hardened leather. Robust cloth and hardened leather. Where is it? Don't I already have those? Do I not actually have those? Robust cloth. That requires cloth, twine, and diamond dust. I need 18 of those. So that's 18 diamond dust I need. Hardened leather, I need just leather and oil. Okay. Well, I need 18 diamond dust. For the diamond armor reinforcement, don't I already have... Let's see what I've actually got before I start.
So?
Grab me an item. Superb leather. I don't actually have the diamond enhancement bought either. I need to buy that. Let's go and see. Right, so I need 18 diamond dust for the armor and a lot of money if I want the Drog armor. Let's go and see the mystical guy and also check my container. Okay. You're going to do it as well, aren't you? I knew it. I bloody knew it.
I can't wait to have some proper air instead of that piss water to drink in the Kedweni camp.
Okay,
Thanks
but...
again, Geralt.
No, you're welcome, but can we just hold on? Just wait here. Here. Right there. Yes. I'm also supposed to go and talk to Vass, aren't I? Right, let's have a look. Male enhancement +1. Endriga hide +1. These are not that good, so I should really only... I should... Actually, probably shouldn't use any of those. Let's have a look at the ingredients. I've got... Do you know what? As heavy as these things are, I need these for my... God, they weigh a lot, though. For example, those I need for my potions. Just take them all. I definitely need those for my potions. And I'm sort of running out of everything. Let's make some more potions. Diamond dust 27. That's got a very low weight, so I can actually bring that with me. I think 27. 18 to make the armour. That leaves me 9 left. I could upgrade what I already have. That's probably a good idea. Because I'm almost certainly going to find a little bit more before I get the... Oh, I'm not that far off it, am I? I'm not that far off it. Oh, I'm going to need bits of drog anyway, so I'm going to have to head out into the mist, so... And what was it that you had? Hardened leather, robust cloth, essence of water, diamond. Right. Okay, I can make diamond dust. Interesting, but I need silver ore. I don't actually have... I need to go and check my... It was the armour of Bernard, but that's not actually that good now, is it? That's not actually as good as the one I've got. So... Yeah. Drog armour is where it's at. I also need to check my... How much silver ore do I have? Iron ore, got lots of leather, twine, androgynous. Silver ore, 3. I probably need that for silver swords, though. Don't know whether I want to make diamond. Was it you that was... Were you selling... Were you selling the diamond... enhancement? No, you weren't. I have to go back. I have to go back to the camp for that. Let's just go chat to Vess while we're here. I'll be right with you, mate. Enjoy the view. Just catch your breath. I'm looking for...
They're coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time.
Oh, hello. How are you doing? About the fight. That was a great duel. Yes, it was.
I wanted to thank you. That was a great fight.
The only great fights are those I win.
It's no dishonor to lose to a mutant created for swordsmanship.
If it wasn't a tournament but a battle, we wouldn't be speaking now.
You were better than all the knights of Kedwen put together.
You're very kind.
I am, aren't I?
A rare trait. Perhaps I should take advantage of this opportunity.
It's a shame I don't have time. Oh, well, we might not get a chance to speak again. Is this going to involve us ended up in bed? Because that's probably really, really rude. A, to Triss, and B, to Zoltan. Okay, but let's just have a bit... We can have a bit of a chat. Zoltan's a patient person. He's still got vodka in his system. So, yeah, sure.
Since we're being honest, I'd like to have some wine with you.
That's
with pleasure.
Not quite what I was thinking.
I wasn't expecting you to agree. This was your chance to get back at me.
I have no need. In truth, I'm grateful to you.
Interesting.
I was sure you'd go easy on me. Then I'd have told you to bugger off. But since you took me seriously, I have some Toussaint wine in my tent. Could I tempt you?
Lead the way.
Okay.
I learned more about you from that duel than from all our conversations put together.
I'm curious. According to Geralt of Rivia, what is Vess like?
Brave and beautiful, or manly? Let's go for the not stupid option.
She's ambitious, honorable, and beautiful.
In that order?
What if I say the reverse?
Okay.
If you think I don't like to hear compliments about my beauty, you're very wrong. I'm a soldier, and it pisses me off when I'm viewed as a pair of tits atop an arse. But I'm also a woman, and like every woman, I have my needs.
In that case, let's drink to your needs.
Let's drink to
I
them.
fulfill my needs differently.
But oh
And
god.
What do you want to drink to?
Okay, no.
To us?
I didn't know there was an us.
Better to live a day as a king than a life as a beggar. First we'll drink the wine, then we'll go to bed.
I like the idea, but I don't know. That's going to annoy her, but that's going to annoy Triss. Although I still get the feeling that Triss really doesn't mind too much. But I've got Zoltan waiting on a bridge outside. Can I have a look? Seriously, I didn't mind a bit of a chat. I stopped for a 5-minute chat. That's what I thought we were going to do. Maybe you'd give me some information that would be useful. I know, I'm a terrible person. Miss Gopher, let's just be diplomatic.
Thanks, but I'm otherwise occupied.
You mean your work? Or Triss?
Both.
Both.
Good answer.
Line, though.
He does what?
Okay, excellent. Brilliant. Brilliant. That didn't go terribly. Right, yeah. No, now I have to go and buy the... Really, mate? Promise you, I will be right with you, honestly.